Welcome to chemistry, okay? The balloon we're going to blow up, and we're going to try to find the volume of it, measure the volume, okay? And to measure the volume of the balloon, what we do is we think of the balloon as a sphere, and we think about just wrapping a string around the balloon like that as a circle, right? A circle. And this is the diameter of that circle that we wrap around it, right? If you take that diameter here and you wrap it around the whole thing, it goes around 3 times, 3.14 times. That's what pi is. It goes around 3.14 times, okay? So, please pay attention to this for a second so that you'll be able to answer the questions later on. So it goes around 3.14 times. So the circumference equals 2 pi times the radius. That's what the circumference is. The pi, 2r is the diameter. So it's the diameter times pi. That's the circumference. Or in other words, 2r, which is the diameter here, times pi.
What does r stand for?
The radius. The radius, which is just half of that there.
Okay.
Okay? So circumference equals 2 pi r, or dr, which is the diameter. Same thing. All right, so if we use the radius here, which is what's necessary to find the volume of a sphere, if we use the radius here and we substitute it in here, circumference over 2 pi
Equals the radius.
Then we take the circumference, the value we measure. So you're going to take your string and wrap it around the
Balloon.
sphere, the balloon, and that's going to be your circumference.
Yes. Are you going to measure this?
Yes. You're going to find out how long that is. First wrap the string around, hold your fingers there and put it up against the ruler and find out what the circumference was, okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
You take the circumference and you put it into your calculator. You divide by 2. You divide by 3.14, which is pi. Okay? And then you have to cube it. Cube it.
Times itself times.
Times itself, not times 3, but times itself, whatever value it is. You times it by that itself one time, and then you times it by itself a second time. Thank you, sir.
Not the answer times by itself. The old number times by the answer.
Yeah. Okay? And then after, so I'm going to put a little cube up here to show you that you cube it, which is you take that answer, multiply it by whatever that answer is, and then multiply it by, again, whatever the first answer was. And then, after you're done doing that, you multiply by 4, and you divide by 3, and that should be the volume of your balloon. Okay? Now, C is going to be in centimeters.
Because we're
Not in
doing
inches.
science. Because
Okay?
everything is science.
C is going to be in centimeters, not in inches. All right? So, I'm going to put this down there. Again, it's the string. Divided by 2, divided by 3.
Isn't that just
3.14.
divided by 6?
Yeah, same idea. But we have the 3.14 in there.
Oh.
And then we cube it, and we times by 4, times by 3, and then that equals the volume. Okay? So I'm going to put this over here, because this is one of the things you have to do.
28.
So, everybody listen well. Here's the things that we do here. Okay? Here are some strings to measure your balloon, okay?
Why is it red on one?
So you're going to wrap this around and hopefully that'll wrap around the balloon, all right? Here's some strings to wrap around the balloon, okay? You're going to come here first. You're going to grab a pair of gloves, small or large, or small or medium. Get some glasses on, okay? And then you come over here. All right? Everybody sit down, stop, put those back, put those back, put those back.
No.
We need you guys to focus. If we run out of time, we won't be able to do it today, okay? Okay, listen. Then, the first group I'm going to have come over to here. All right? So we're going to try to work in groups of, let's see, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if we work in groups of 2 each, all right? Don't find a partner now, but at some point you'll find a partner. Okay? One group will come right here. Listen carefully. One group will come right here and weigh out 2 grams. 2 grams of, if you're talking now, you're not going to be able to pay attention later. Hey. You have to listen with your ears now so that you don't have to get stuck later on, okay? So listen now and then we'll go through it, okay? All right? Don't talk now. This is now the time to listen. You're going to weigh out how many grams did I say?
2 grams.
2 grams. 2 grams, okay?
Vinegar or baking soda?
To bake the baking soda. Now to do that, you need to have a tray right here. You need to have a tray, you need to put the tray on, and you need to make sure that the tray is what we call tared or zeroed. Because we don't want the mass of the tray to be counted, just the mass of what we're adding. After it's tared, and Sam, can you stand right here and make sure that they do that correctly? After it's tared, you have these little Slurpee straws here, and you're going to put the right amount on. Now be careful not to spill. Okay, try to avoid spilling as much as possible. All right? Okay, so one group can do this here. A second group can do this over here, weighing out the 2 grams. Okay? A third and fourth group, 2 groups here, can come and weigh out a volume of vinegar. Now, 23 is how many we weighed out if what?
If you have 1 gram.
1 gram. That's right. So now we're going to do 46 grams. Where's my black pen? There it is.
Here.
So, 23 or 2 grams Na2CO3 and 46 milliliters of HC2H3O2.
Vinegar.
Okay? So those are the things you're going to do. And I'll put this up here so you can remember, okay?
2 grams.
2 grams of sodium carbonate. All right. After we get the sodium carbonate and after you get the sodium carbonate, after you're done here getting the sodium carbonate, your group needs to move over to this section, grab a balloon. The sodium carbonate is going to be in this tray. Everybody watch this quickly so I don't have to show it lots of times. The tray bends like this. See how it bends like that? And you can take a balloon and you can open it up like this, just gently, and you just dump it in like that. See how that works?
Yeah.
Gotta be careful that none spill. And then after it's dumped in, maybe an older person, after you dumps in, you come over to this spot here and you fill it up with the right amount of vinegar. Here are the, right here, 40, what did we say?
46.
46. This top line is 50. Here's 40, here's 45, so it's going to come right to there. Okay? 46. All right? So be careful not to get too much. All right? The vinegar is going to be poured into here, and then the balloon, without dumping the stuff in, is going to be wrapped around like that, and then we dump the sodium carbonate in like that, shake it well to get it all out. Does that make sense? And then as it reacts, it's going to produce carbon dioxide.
That is big. So the carbon dioxide is like helium.
Well, it's a gas.
Yeah, but it won't flow. If you put it up and tied it, it would flow.
That's right, because it's not less dense
Yeah.
than air.
But it's like helium.
How is it like helium?
Because the helium blows up balloons and air blows up balloons and that blows up balloons.
Yeah, so it's a gas. See, that blew up a balloon also, right? Okay. All right, so try to pair up big person, little person. Can we do that? Big person, little person? Form 2 lines right here. Form 2 lines right here. Bring your group. Stand right here if you're ready. You guys are working together? Go get your goggles and gloves. You guys working together? Okay. Go get your goggles and gloves. Come over here first. Come over here first. Before you get your goggles and gloves, come over here. You guys are working together? Okay, stand right here if you're ready to get your goggles and gloves. Oh, good. You guys ready? Go get your goggles and gloves. I already told you. He's ready to go.
Who does not have a partner? Frankie.
I'm a little.
You can do a
Frankie
threesome here.
and Nora.
Here, threesome.
Nora have a partner already?
Wait, Nora doesn't even.
I'm in the lab.
Do you have a partner, Nora?
You want me back?
Okay, great.
She's like, yeah, my partner.
Okay.
Yeah, we're partners.
Frankie, Nora, and Glenn, I guess.
If you have your gloves and goggles, come on over here.
So we're partners. Yeah, we're partners. Good. We don't have to be partners. Yes, we're partners.
You want to stand right here, stand. Make sure they don't step on this. I'll go over here. Manage this.
Want me to keep recording?
Huh?
Want me to keep recording?
Um,
Maybe I'll get little snippets of them doing stuff.